Yeah, I'm going to continue the same topic, that is creating a new custom data model. So as of now, we did yeah, the first step we created one business object type, and that is ZKBO1. Then we created new data model, that is ZK, and under that we created one entity type, that is lead one entity type, that is site. And under that entity type we created different attributes, that is city, country, description, and the name, four of the fields. And then we activated the data model. Then we did verify that general model object is created or not. Then after that we assigned the we created one business object type, so business activity, that is for creation of the site, so that is the ZKBA. Yet to create the new site, and we assign the workflow template, that is predefined workflow template, that is 086. We are not using the same one. And we also maintain the workflow steps for the our template, that is WS0086. And comes to the user interface, we already defined the set UI, and for the set UI we maintained different UIBs for result search, and the search criteria, and the result search. So today we are going to do single processing UI. Single processing UI is nothing but our overview page. Once you click on the new button on the search page, so it will redirect to new page, that is the search overview page. In that overview page, we are going to maintain our enter all the fields. So that is the overview page. So for that, in MDG navigate to manage UI configurations. If you see in the screen, UI modeling, manage UI configurations. Same steps yesterday we did that for the search page also. So go to MDG classic mode in SAP Mdg, central governance, general settings, under UI modeling, manage UI configurations. So if you can go back to the document, so there you have to choose copy as same for the search template. We do have one more standard template, that is USMD underscore OVP gen. So if you see on the right side this screenshot, USMD underscore OVP underscore gen underscore template. You need to search for that. USMD underscore OVP underscore. Yeah, I think this is the one. USMD underscore OVP underscore gen. USMD underscore OVP underscore gen underscore template. We'll check once again. USMD underscore OVP underscore gen underscore template. And we have to check this and choose copy. Just click on this and click on copy on the left side corner. And use the following names. So if you can see on the right side, so that are standard. Here, Z underscore. So he replaced with the SMD with the BS and OVP. Second. The application configuration Z underscore BS underscore OVP. So gen template I'm replacing with the ZK. So that is Z underscore BS underscore OVP ZK. So then for the context based adaptation, Z underscore BS underscore OVP underscore ZK underscore CBA. So I'll just copy this. Just Control V. And for the overview page flow plan, Z underscore BS underscore Z underscore OVP. Just Control C. Then after that, so click on the start deep copy, just like yesterday. Use the local object. Successfully created. Click on the highest level, that is Z underscore BS underscore OVP ZK. That is the first one. And the target configuration ID, there is on the highest level one, ZSBS OVP and ZK. Just click on it. Only change the USMD underscore OTC, that is object type, that is ZK underscore BO1. Click on edit. If you can come down, USMD underscore OTC. So here you have to give ZK underscore BO1. Be checking that again. Only change the USMD underscore OTC entry at this level as follows and save your settings. Just save it. And after that, navigate to Z underscore BS underscore ZK underscore OVP. So he wants to go to overview page, that is Z underscore BS underscore ZK underscore OVP. Just click on here under the configuration name. Add the new form component UIBB to the section. So because we are going to create a form UIBB. So go to overview page schema. Let us go to overview page schema. Meanwhile, I'll check this. Navigate to base add a form component UIBB overview page schema. Click on section 1 and click on UIBB. So here click on the section 1 and go to click on the plus UIBB, that is add UIBB. Here you have to give form component because we are going to create a form UIBB. So after this, use the following names. I'm just copying this. This is for the config ID Z underscore BS underscore location form, which I'm giving. These are like user defined. If you wanted, you can maintain different also. I just don't want to confuse you all. So I'm just maintaining the same. Just Control V. Ignore the error for now. Select the line with the UIBB, click on configure UIBB. Go to the same screen again, just ignore the error for now. Click on this UIBB. And 1 second, I'm saving it. I'm giving the title as site. And then click on this and click on configure UIBB. I'm just doing S. If you can go back again, so just click on OK. Click on local object. So we need to give the feeder class. So we already seen this screen in the adding the new entity type for the reuse mode. For that, we created one form UIBB. So we need to maintain the same class, the standard class, CL MDG GUIBB form. CL MDG GUIBB form. Click on OK. And here component is ZSP This is the Janila object, and object name is our entity type, lead entity type. Give ZSP It gives site. Select the editable checkbox. That means we can edit on the screen. There is a edit button will be appear. Just check the edit button and click on OK. Yeah, this is our page. Just confirm entries and choosing and design your screen as you require. I will maintain this. This is location ID. If you can see field name as site. So this is like on the screen, it will be showing like location ID. So if you want to change it like location ID to or just say location, so just need to change the label text. That's it. So I'm just keeping it same, but I'm just saying. And this is for country. If you can see label text, country or region key, and city. For city, it is city. Notes. So for notes, I'm maintaining it as a something like a description. And this is name. So I want to insert one line here. Just I want to maintain some space. Just right click on it. Add a line. Add a line. So I'm just moving this to down. This is just created on the same line. This is change done. I think we don't need this. I'm just deleting this. This is add city text in it. So we maintained one description field, so that's why it's coming. So if you wanted to, you can maintain it here. So city text or something. Otherwise, I may remove. So this is created by, we already maintaining. I'm just removing this. So if you by mistakenly you deleted it, so if you want to add the same one here, so here there is a element. So you have to click on this element, add a element, and in the add element you can add whichever you want to add, like which other fields you want to use. Otherwise you also can drag and drop from left side this in this repository down, so you can drag and drop also. This is also I don't want. This is discard delete allowed. Element is not bound to node server time. So there is some error. Yeah, I need to do it again. This time I directly coming to the overview page. I'm not routed to application in the application section and Uibb. Just click on this. Again, same, click on configure Uibb. Think we missed one sec. There is no Uibb. I haven't saved it. Okay. Just click on Uibb and configure Uibb. And we have to give the feeder class. That is CL MDG BS GUIBB form. It's Control A, click OK. And component is ZSP underscore ZK. And here is site and editable. Click OK. For notes are maintained description, right? Description. The line. Just deleting all of this. Sorry. Select elements contain subordinate elements will be deleted. Oh, I'm just keeping it right now. So just if you want to delete, so that is the process to delete. Just click on right click and delete it. I'm just saving this. And if you can go to the document, conformity by choosing OK. And we designed our page. Save your changes from the form Uibb and go back to the overview page and define the wiring and the wire schema tab as follows. So as I said before, so wire schema is used to linkage between the UIBBs on the screen. or page to page. So first go back to the overview page. Just click this and just click on here. This is the overview page. Then go back to the page and define the wiring schema. So click on wiring schema. So here there is an wire schema. Besides the overview page schema, there is a toolbar schema there, wire schema. So click on wire. So you have to give the required fields. So go here. Component is FPM form GUIB. This is a standard one for the form UIB. Just give it. Otherwise, select from F4. And port type is standard, I think. Yeah, they didn't given any port type. Component and config ID it's given, and connector class you have to give CLUSMD POL query. And then after entering the connector class, you will see additional attributes, that is component name and the query name. Component name and query. If you can scroll right. Second. I'm just clicking on F4. Because it's still showing the red mark, so that's why I'm clicking on F4, selecting it from F4. Just go back to the document again. So we have to give the connector class. After entering the connector, you will see additional attributes, that is component name and the query name. We have to maintain these two. Then save your changes. Still it's loading. As of now, anyone have any questions? Second, I will check that connector class again. CLUSMD connector BOL query. CLUSMD connector BOL query. You have to search for that. CLUSMD. Yeah, this is the one. CLUSMD connector BOL QRY. We can verify again. CLUSMD connector BOL QRY. CLUSMD connector BOL. So after entering this, so I said that component name we have to check, and the query name is dynamic query site. Component name, display underscore ZK. Let's go. And dynamic query name. Here, if you can see, just scroll on here. Query name. Then go back here, query name. So dynamic query site. So here, if you can in the drop down dynamic query site. So then save your changes. Just click on save on the left side corner. So the data was saved. So then start MDG configuration again and create the communication for the new Uibb page. What is saying, like, we need to maintain the connection between that search page and the overview page. So the communicator makes sure that the CR header is added. So for that, you have to go to UI applications again. This is the UI application page. Just refresh it. So if you go to the document again, so this is the place. Start manage UI configuration again. Create the communication for the Uibb page. So communicator, make sure that you click on the red icon. So just like search page, so there is one more line will be added in the bottom for the overview page with our data model. If we can scroll down, it's not updated. I will come back again. So go to MDG IMG again in the UI modeling, manage UI configuration. If we can scroll down, so there is another line is added, that JDK USM underscore OV page for the overview page. So just click on this. Here is asking us to click on the red icon. This is the red icon. If you can see on this, the communicator make sure that CR is added. Click on the red icon if you can see. And after that, create the new object and confirm OK. Just click on OK and click on local object. So after that, select the setting on the left hand side and add CR wires. Select this and one second, click on settings. Just select the settings on the left hand side and add CR wires. Just click on the settings and click on new. Click on CR wires. So new and click on CR wires. Define the details exactly as the follows. So page ID, so this it is main page. I'm just copying it. Let's see. Main. And the connector class is CLMDG, BS connector, BOL, CR relation. I just need to verify it's already there. CL BS connector BL CR REL, so it's correct. So then source component form GUIBB GL2 FPM form. One second. Source component. So I'm just changing this. And source configuration. This is a jet location form which we given for our UIBB. And then save your changes. This saved. So if we can go back and check the application, so there will be no error. So I'm going back to the same screen again. Just to refresh this. I think it's not refreshed. Just click on it. No. I'm opening it again. So now the error is gone. So after UI configuration is done, so go back to the document again. So then link UI to the actions. Actions is nothing but a create, change, delete. Those are actions. So link our UI to these actions. For that, we need to go to MDG IMG. So if you can see MDG IMG general settings under process modeling, under business activities, there is a link log actions with the UI applications and bus activity custom definition. We have to maintain these two. So for that, I'm going to MDG IMG again. Saying the MDG IMG general settings, process modeling, business activity. Under this, there is a link log actions with the UI applications and bus activity custom definition. So this first one and third one is for the standard, and these are for the customs. So if you can see link lag actions with the UI applications and bus activity custom definition, just click on this. So there is no entries are there. So we have to maintain with the new entries and maintain the same. So this is our BO type, that is ZKBO1. If you can do F4, there will also you can find. So like action giving star. So if you want specific action, you can give specific action. Star is for all. So like block, change, delete. And just giving as per him star. And the current UI app star. And then current UI config also star. Then target UI app, USMD and OVP gen. This is our overview page. Overview page application. And target UI configuration, that is application name, UI app, and this is configuration. JetBS, this is we created. Yes, if you can scroll right. Sorry, one sec. There is only one field, that is the business activity. So what is the business activity we can do it with this log action? So that is create. So we can give our business activity ZKBA. We already created. Just click on enter. Oh, I given wrong name. I will give once again. I'm selecting it from F4 options. Just click on enter. Everything is fine. So then save your entries. Just click on OK. So then after that, you have to go to the next log action. Log action with the business activity custom definition. So if you can go back. So here log actions with the business activity custom definition. Just click on this. Just click on new entries. Here UI app is USMD Pigeon and UI configuration ZBS OVP ZK and log action create. So because we are going to create business activities ZKBA. Just control click on enter. Yeah, again same error. So because there is a space here, click on enter. Otherwise I will select it from here. Assembly underscore OVP underscore GN. Just click on enter and save it. Just click on OK. Let's go back to the page again. Save your settings. I just saved it. So then role. So why the role will be useful? I already explained you. Like if you want to access any like BP or material at the initial, so your user don't have access to that particular role. That's why you're not able to see that the BP or material screen. Like that for this custom application also we need to maintain one role. For that role, we can, if any user wants to access that, we need to add that user to that particular role. So to create the role, this is the process in your SAP GE skin. So go to transaction PFCZ. To create the role, transaction is PFCZ. So this is not specific to MDG. This is overall SAP to maintain the role. Just slash and go to PFCZ. So I'm just maintaining the same names to identify that. Create a new role from scratch with the name JDK MDG site. This is user defined, anything you can give. MDG set on the menu tab, create a new folder. With the name, just click on this is change, this is display. Click on single role. Under this, on the menu tab, create a new folder with the name. Under menu tab, yes, menu tab, so role menu. So create a new folder. So here give MDG site ZK. So just to identify that is anything, like if you want to give MDG site ZK, just click on OK. So that is created the folder. Under this folder, so within this folder, create a new transaction by choosing the transaction. So we are going to add the WebDynpro application because we are going to use this on the WebDynpro application. If it is like a transaction, like this BP is a transaction. If you want to use this BP on the NWBC screen, so that time you need to WebDynpro application, we have to give the transaction. So I will show you. Create a new transaction by choosing transaction. So there is a transaction on the top. If you click on MDG site JK, there is a transaction on the top. Just click on this. If you can see, there is a transaction option, report, authorized default, BSP application, Fairy Launchpad. So anything if you want to give access to this particular role. So under this role, we can add user. So now we are going to use the NWBC, that is a WebDynpro application. So click on WebDynpro application. So here we have to give the WebDynpro application name. So if you can see on the right, click on the transaction, web info application, enter the following details. At the first screen will be assembly and sketch search. So that is the application name, description, anything you can give. ZKSCRCH page and configuration. So if you can remember, for the search page, we created this. In real time, like the related to this security part, uh, security people will handle, but we need to coordinate with them. Just we need to have idea on like how to add the user, what are the folders we need to give to the particular users. Like if he is a manager, so we don't want to see search page and all. We just want to see just go to the CR, like that is overview page. That's it. So sometimes some users wants everything like reports page, and after that search page, after that overview page, something like this. So depends on the user, we can add something like folders, and we need to coordinate the security to give the proper access. If some like in some requirements rules, like there is like 1,000 company code and 2,000 company code. So 1,000 company code users are not able to use the 2,000 company code. So that times we have to block the 2,000 for this particular role. So such requirement will come in the real time. So just click on OK. Yeah, this is created. So then go to user. So my user is user 25. And there is a one more tab, that is authorizations. So here we can give the authorization objects, like based on company code, like based on some particular object, based on plant or something. If you want to give some authorization, so there is a like it's related to security but generalized. So if you can click on this change authorization data, in that you have multiple options to give the authorizations. I mean, like at role level you can control the authorizations. I'm just leaving it for now. I give the user 25 and click on save. Otherwise, I will leave the description. Custom user 25 user for ZK. Let's click on enter, save it. And now we are going to access that application which we build. So for that, go to NWBC. So if you can scroll down, so this ZK Mdg site is added. So if you can go to the PFCG screen again, and this is our role. Click on display and go to users. I'm just clicking on edit. I'm removing my user ID here. Just click on enter and save it. And go back to the NWBC again. Just refresh this. If you can scroll down, and if you can see, there is no role is added to our added to my user. So it's like gone because we removed the access. So like this, we can maintain the role access to different users. Like manager do have different roles, and some requester do have different roles. Verifier do has a different roles. Based on his responsibilities, we can give the roles. So I'm adding my username again there. User 25. Just save it and go back to the screen again and refresh. If you can scroll down, it's not updated. One sec. Yeah, I will open it again in WBC. Just save it and slash n in WBC. If you can scroll down, there is one second. Control F, ZK. No, it's not added. Refreshed, I think. Go to PFCG again. This is our role. Go to user. Yeah, user 25 is there. Click on WBC again. Give user 25. Shift Mdg generate 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. If we can scroll down, so the role is added here to my user. So just click on this. Yeah, this is our page. So in the search criteria, we only added name. If you remember, I think 2 days back we did that. So based on this name, we can search. And this is the search result page. So we don't have any site data. We have created it. So if you want to create, click on new. So this is the overview page, that is search page, and this is the overview page. So here we can create like test site, and we given like a name as a mandatory field. So that's why it's given it's giving as a star. So name I will give site 1. This is the so why? Because these F4 options is coming because we use the existing data elements. For the data elements, this is the F4 options are there. Maybe it's coming from domain values. For city also we use the data element, if you remember. My system is going to shut down, so I'm just leaving this field for now. These are the mandatory fields we already entered. So if you want to maintain these field names, we can maintain. I will show it that later. Just I'm saving this. Incomplete key components for saving drafts for the entity site. Second, click on check. Enter your value field for custom entity site. Where is the custom entity site? Let's click on check. Yeah, there is no errors. You can submit. Yeah, this is our CR, and our CR number is 55. So to see the CR related data, the table name is go to SE16N USMT 120C. Just click on enter. Sorry, USMT 120C. So here give our change request number, Control V 55. Yeah, this is our created CR. These are our details. So it is under like a staging table only because we haven't added the active area. If you remember when you are creating a data model, we haven't added active area and the access class. So that means it is a flex mode and the data will be stored up to staging level only. So if you want to make this data model is uh, reuse, so you need to add the reuse, and for that you have to add the one access class. For that access class you need to maintain the SMT mapping. As I said before, SMT mapping is using to moving the data from staging area to active area. So there is some blacks, so you can practice this, and after this you can spend some time on the any blog and you can try to create it with the your use mode, like adding the access class to your data model and moving the data from staging to active area. So as of now the creating custom data model is done. So is anyone have any questions? I think I can take it as no, right? Yeah, then that is the one. So up to this data model, the every topic we covered. Only one thing we didn't cover is like adding new entity type with the adding the list Uibb. So in some you will get some blogs, so you can find it and you can try it yourself. If you find any doubt or like if you struck somewhere, so you can contact me for that. So as of now, data model is done.
Swati, there is some issue with our system, so you can lift from the call.
Yeah, okay, Sadhana.